ready to play.
So it looks like Carthage is going to be setting up their first player, which is a Bowser against Falco. And while, you know, heavy combo food, like we know before, you never count out Bowser. Bowser is just able to do a lot of quick kills if he gets into the right position here.
So opening things up on Stadium.
Yeah, starting things off. Both of them kind of that even percent. Bowser going to be making a first big play here with that forward air, getting 3 up-Bs out of shield into Dice. I do like seeing Bowser a lot because Bowser, standing at the ledge, is able to use Bowser Bomb to grab ledge and pressure the opponent to make a move. Otherwise, they are going to be eating a fat spike from Bowser if they don't move. But not looking like the case here, as Dice is able to push his advantage state a little bit further with the forward or with the back air.
They're getting the good combo game in and now pressuring. Oh, with the cancel on the last hit of the forward air to allow it to combo into a back air. Sending this Bowser flying away, and yep, has to go for the high recovery, sniper the back air.
Bowser has that linear recovery while, you know, it just goes in its way, sets up Falco prime for a back air or a down air if he's in the right position. And we're looking at Dice trying to extend a little bit more after taking this first stock here, missing a back air and, you know, catching Bowser and getting a stock out of it, as that was an unfortunate trade for Carthage there.
The softest spike possible, but the double jump already gone means that no recovery in sight for Bowser, and it is going to be an uphill battle here for Carthage's first player. Because now we're in the cutscene, and away we go. Got the loops.
This is just so unfortunate for Bowser. You really can't get out of that. It just depends on if Dice is able to drop that combo, do it with misinput. But after you practice Falco combos for so long, you just know the timing on when to fastball, when to let it go, and just reset. Just forward air, up tilt. It just keeps going. Dice looking to push the 3 stock even further.
Oh, weird scramble position there where like the multi-hits clashed, and then all of a sudden the back air explodes Bowser.
Yeah, Dice taking that solid with 3 stock. And I did like how the Bowser, while doing up B, while it did trade, was ready to get him with a side B out of that. And you got to be careful about that. But it was just unfortunate that was the wrong way to catch Dice for that command grab.
So Dice not looking phased at all. Like,
yeah, Carthage sending up their next player now. And Dice sitting at 3 stocks. Michigan State A up 12 to 9.
12 to 9 is the current score. You're going to need to do a little bit better than getting bodied 3-0 to win this one, but we'll have to see what Carthage has got in the back pocket here to turn around this Falco. I think maybe the blind pick of Bowser into Falco was a bit unfortunate for them.
Yeah, that happens, but it's the right strategy with you know, having heavier characters take the lead, as I was talking about with Calvera yesterday, where you have your heavier characters that have long survivability, where they can maybe hang on to stocks early to get that early lead against the other team. But unfortunately,
we saw that
did not
in
happen.
practice with Gopal. But he didn't lead though.
He didn't lead, but he was earlier in the lineup than later, and was able to hold on to his stocks and just take out so many from Michigan State B. Oh, here comes Ness coming in against Falco, which might be able to work out. I mean,
we saw
yeah, Ness is floaty.
We saw Tata do some capital W work versus Falco in I believe he played Dice in winners quarterfinals yesterday, and it was just kind of a slobber knocker.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different Ness though, so maybe Dice is ready for this Ness instead, as Carthage having a little bit of trouble trying to get in, not being able to magnet those lasers and getting caught by the shine.
Mixing in the up tilt, I like it, to try and reset onto the side platform on small battlefield, but Dice is able to plant his feet on the ground and get these lasers going. Not afraid at all of the side magnet heal in that respect. The threat of the hitbox is enough to just create some space, but now Falco in the face, not allowing this this Nest to have any space, and that up air just kills off the top.
Yeah, Falco's able to chase with such a high jump that Carthage was not ready for it. And I like how Dice is using laser into shine to bait a jump, and then punish the jump over the laser with a shine. So Carthage is going to need to find an answer for that, as this Nest only has 65% on Dice while getting comboed again. And these aerials, while good, Nest has good aerials, you know, you got to be smart with how you use them and how you approach. The air dodge back to stage. Dice ready to catch it with a back air and using the air dodge early. It might not be too good for Dice here, or for Carthage, excuse me.
Good angle on the recovery here. Space Food makes it back, and he gets the PK fire, but it's not going to lead to too much, as out of the scramble, Dice lands a forward air to reset this corner position. And that yo-yo is not it.
That's, yeah, going to be another one. That up air just chasing so good, and, you know, that's what it is, being stuck in a laggy option like that. You're going to eat the punish if you miss, and you can't throw them out wildly. Dice starting up another one, trying to hang on to all 3 stocks against this nest would be a great move for Michigan State here.
Being really threatening with the PK Thunder off the side. That can be so disruptive to Falco's recovery, but the high option working out brilliantly here for Dice as he looks for a spike to put an exclamation point on this one.
The frame trap on that down air is so good as Dice is almost pushing this to another 3 stock. And it's not enough for Nest to be able to make it back. Dice going another 3 stock, up 12-6, playing fantastic today.
This one is looking like a wash. I don't know. Okay, what can Carthage have in the back pocket here to stop this Falco? Much less the other 3 members of this team who are just chilling. One of them won the tournament yesterday, and he doesn't even need to work yet.
One of them won the tournament the other day, and one of them is Kazuya. You have to remember that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Kazuya back there behind Dice. So, good luck.
Dice is playing
Good
like
luck.
he's
Yeah,
Kazuya.
it's
He's just got all the combos.
It's just scary because you have to get through Falco, but then you have to worry about Kazuya. You know that there's Game Watch back there. Like, this is your option, I guess. Like, Lucina, you know, honest, sorry, she's able to do some work, and she might be able to snuff out Falco here, but Carthage needs to make this option now to get back. Otherwise, it's going to be so hard to work back from Michigan State A, you know?
Yeah, there's just been so much bloodshed so far, and look at him go!
Oh my gosh, did that take the double jump? No, save the double jump. Very smart, but just Dice is doing such a good job of doing these bread and butter combos that Falco players just know so well.
He only got the sour hit of that back air there. Otherwise, it would have been a 0 to death, but Merlin does find at least a neutral air to stop that.
Yeah, went straight to the corner, but it was not enough even with the DI. I do like the low recovery from Carthage coming out to make it back to stage where Falco can't interrupt them as much without eating like the up B.
I've seen this movie, the down tilt to fair loops. They just keep on coming.
It's just Falco knows, like Dice just knows how the Falco works and just is covering his options so well. Playing fantastic today with the forward air call out.
Let it rip.
Yeah. I mean, how do you get around this?
Dice can do no wrong.
Yeah, Dice is just playing this fantastic, just covering options, frame trapping, not going off stage at all, holding the ledge so well.
Dice can make a Twitter highlight reel out of just this game.
Honestly, might be able to, but Carthage, it's not looking good for them. They need to find an answer here. They need to find more than 1 stock, more than 2. They need to find so many now. And with 1 player in the back, it's not looking good for them.
Oh, yeah, it's rough. The one thing that he hasn't landed was like a big spike, but there doesn't matter. He's got the perfect up tilt in the back air combo. Another 3 stock. 9 in a row.
Yeah, you don't need to go off stage as Falco if you already know that your ledge game is so good. Like, you don't need to go for the dare. You don't need to risk anything, even though you have this many stocks. Why not just push the limit to how many stocks you have on this?
Well, now you're up 12-3. Yeah. I want to see him go for some stuff off stage now. You have, like, there's almost 0% chance that Michigan State loses this, right? I want to see some clips.
You never know.
Give me the clips.
It's not over till it's over, you know? Like,
I am willing to have that clip of me saying there's a 0% chance Michigan State loses this bite me in the butt later. Totally willing to. But it won't.
There's clips that you can do, but why change up the gameplay to go for more clips? Yeah, it's hype. But at the end of the day, this is main bracket where everything matters. And why would you spend the energy trying to go for clips in round 1, you know, and then you're off guard, and then you get to your next match, and you could, you know, not be in the right
because
mindset.
It's funny. And this lead is ginormous.
I mean,
this is
they want to play
an
to win.
Insurmountable lead.
Dice is playing to win. That's how it's going.
Okay, Carthage. I want Carthage to prove me wrong then. Prove me wrong. What do you got?
We'll see.
We're showing Inkling on the screen.
Yeah.
That can be pretty tricky.
Some.
Like, all of these characters that they picked, though, it's not the characters, right? Like, they all have the ability to combat Falco in the neutral. It's just the Dice show has been unstoppable.
Yeah,
So.
I was going to say, just Dice knows his combos so well. I want to see if Inkling knows their combos just as well as Dice with the Booyah, with, you know, Ink being active. So, yeah, let's see what Carthage have got here on their final character choice being Inkling.
The fact that Carthage's player isn't already at 80% in the first 30 seconds of this match is a night and day from the last couple of players that have come out on the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've been able to avoid Dice's combos more so than the rest of their players at the moment. But Dice is starting things up with a forward or with an up tilt into that back air, getting about 40% just about, and going for a dare, trying to find a kill here.
Yep, try to find a little cheesy option on the ledge, but Inkling will not fall for it. That forward air just lasts so long, doesn't matter if you parry it or not. Oh, and that turnaround is big!
Yeah,
no, everyone lives.
The lasting hitbox from the super jump. Almost finding a kill there. Dice wasn't ready for that. And like you said, going for a little bit of these dares, forward airs, to catch the Inkling recovery that's a little bit exploitable off stage. You just have to be out of that super jump starting position. That's going to be an up air for sure.
What a sick turnaround. The fading fair one turns into a reverse up air, or up tilt to up air combo.
And Falco going to be spinning for that, pushing Carthage down to 2 stocks left when they haven't even lost 1. I mean, what do you do here? It's been working a little bit, but you just need to find kills at some point.
Yeah, you do need to kill your opponent before they kill you. That is the objective of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Absolutely true. Here we go with a drag down into the grab.
Ooh,
the down air being snuffed out by an up throw.
Yeah, that up air and disadvantage is really nice from Inkling. I like to see that, just interrupting anything that isn't true, but that was a stomp to knee if you ever saw it.
143 on Dice, looking to get a perfect game here in this first one for Michigan State A, saving the energy of the rest of their players. And this is Max Rage Falco, so something could kill early if Dice is able to start up a combo. No double jump on Carthage's Inkling. This could be it!
Stays alive in the very top blast zone. 64%, you're lucky it's only 64%, let's be real.
Had Dice positioned that where back air was the final move there, it absolutely would have killed with the rage and the positioning on the stage. 85%. Carthage looking just to take 1 stock if they can. Dice playing excellent here. The up smash is going to get snuffed out with a trade. Clank. Oh, this is big.
Oh, okay. DI'd the hit of that throw, but the chase continues for Dice, who finishes the perfection in game number 1.
And he points to the camera. He's like, I'm him. I'm him. Taking out an entire crew by yourself with no stocks lost? What does Carthage do? Because they're probably not going to lead Dice even in the next set probably. So what's going to be back there? Like Dice is going to be back there in the later on if they don't lead with him. And nobody was able to take stock off him. How do you combat that, let alone the other 3 players on your team that you haven't even fought?
Well, the good news for Carthage is it is almost impossible for it to be worse than how that first game went.
You can only go uphill. You
can only improve in game 2. Or you can get 12-0'd by another player of their team. Or they could just send Dice back up again if he feels like he's like playing hot. Ride the hot hand, right? Yeah. There's a couple of different ways you could slice this tomato.
I think the play here would just be save Dice for later because they know, okay, Dice does really well against this entire team. We don't need to use him in the first half just in case anything happens.
Got the other players warmed up for what is almost assuredly a route to winners finals, right?
You never know. I mean, something could happen. Carthage could change it around, but
I see Rydra standing close to the stage. Yep, he's going to make his way over there.
Yeah, Rydra, like the Ridley.
Ridley's another momentum character that can just take the air out of an enemy team.
Another good player with edge guarding as well, which is what Carthage was struggling with, you know, getting back on stage from the off-stage area. So we'll see what their answer is now that they're dealing with Ridley instead of Falco. One bird for another. One spacey for another, actually.
They're leading with the same point, it appears. It's going to be Bowser Ridley, slugging fest of the heavyweights.
That would be, I think that is a good thing, but both characters having command grabs is a little fishy. Not to mention, Ridley having the drag off stage as well, just being very scary. And the fireballs, too. Ridley's fireballs, acting like Bowser's fireballs, can snuff out some recoveries.
Rydra is excellent with those fireballs as well after watching him play some over the weekend here. Yeah. He knows the perfect timing for when like your ledge hang invulnerability is going to disappear, and he knows to put the fireballs on the ledge at that exact moment. So you cannot hang on the ledge for too long, and Bowser struggles on the ledge enough as it is.
We've also seen Rydra cover platforms and juggle really easily against players, so we might be seeing a lot of juggling here coming out from Ridley. Starting things off strong with an up air, and the forward smash, call out, getting two-framed. Wow. I don't even think that was a two-frame. I just don't think Bowser even snapped the ledge. Rydra starting off very strong and not approaching either, forcing Bowser to make the approach now that he has the stock lead.
I said it couldn't go worse.
You gotta just hold that out.
Could it go worse? We'll find out.
Let's see if there's a JV4. That's the only way that it could go worse. Rydra just punishing that forceful back air off stage again. Parry, jab into the gentleman. Here come the fireballs.
Yeah, what does Bowser do in this spot? Yeah, look at that. The fireball perfectly timed.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Some first damage
JV4.
Yeah, first damage here. That up smash getting snuffed out. Forward tilt. Now Carthage sitting in a good position here with their Bowser. Just kidding, getting reversaled, and now Rydra has the ledge again.
Finds the good high ledge jump and gets the command grab for yourself. Now Bowser's in a good spot on the ledge, but really escapes. And that DI on the back are maybe a little suspect again. Shades of the first game.
Could be. I mean, we'll see Rydra pull this out. Nair grab with these forward airs, trying to go for a suicide.
Those reverse nairs were terrifying, by the way.
Oh, and the spike with the roll read too. Yep, you are. There it is. Rydra getting a huge 3-0 once again. Carthage still has not taken a single stock from this team.
Michigan State A is working on their team montage. It's not just dice anymore.
Rydra SDs to give the other players a chance to get on the camera. And here we go with
Ridley
Carthage.
clips are dope. I'm so excited. Oh, this is a great time.
Carthage sending up their next player. I believe this. I can't even remember who this player was from last time.
It was the Ness.
It was the Ness. That's right. I couldn't remember if they were the Ness or the Lucina. I had the two flipped.
Yeah. So far, it's the same order as the previous crew battle match.
Do you think that they just have a set order just because they know kind of this just is comfortable for us? Like they haven't played around with mixing up team order yet?
Maybe. This Michigan State A team, they're obviously a veteran crew battle team. They've been doing this for like years and years. Maybe Carthage is a little newer to the scene and figuring out their coaching strategy. But as it stands, it'll be Ness, it'll be small battlefield. Let's see if we can find some more success than the previous 5 1v1s in a row now.
Yeah. I was going to say, I want to see the Ness be a little bit more reserved with how much they're holding in with their aerials. Ness loves to, use that forward air to poke, but if you come in with the same timing every time with your aerials, it's not going to work out. And if you throw them willy-nilly, you're going to be eating damage for it.
And the big Ridley distance can outrange some of these Ness aerials as well. You have to be careful about your spacing.
Yeah,
sneaking by the ledge trap.
Ridley's going to punish those unsafe approaches really well. And I love how everyone we've seen so far on Michigan State A has done such a good job at doing checkmates and frame trapping their opponents.
Right now, Space Food's cooking, though. Look at him go.
Yeah, 87%. This is a good start for Carthage. Maybe being able to find their first stock here as the up air doesn't find a kill, but still puts on a little bit extra damage. Ooh, Ridley trying to go for that side B kill and not getting it. Oh, misses again. Catching the jump. Space Food might be finding their first kill here. Trying to read a roll, not getting it either.
He had the roll. He was just a little off the spacing on it. And that forward tilt was perfectly spaced on the other side.
Yep. Unfortunately, burning your air dodge so early means that Ridley knows when you're going to have to up B or use your double jump. Just using your resources way earlier than you need to leaves your opponent like, okay, I have to guess less. It goes from a 33% chance to a 50% chance on if you get it right.
And those are just good odds.
Yeah, much better odds here. Trying to go for a skewer to find that kill. but up B is going to be poking through the yo-yo, which is ironic because usually yo-yo wins in those situations.
Yeah, the power of Skyrim is too strong.
Oh, yeah, good call out. And air dodging into the blast zone on accident. Carthage on their last stock, but could find a kill here. 160, 170. Just using Thunder can find your kill.
Yeah,
but you
a PK Thunder will be enough if it's like on one of these platforms. Just not even Thunder 2, just Thunder 1 should pop the Ridley off the top of the screen. Oh, yeah, fishing a little too hard for that baseball bat is going to cost you. And it's that fear, right?
This is so scary. Yeah, it's fear of a heavy. And yeah, unfortunate, going to air dodge the blast zone again on accident. And Carthage is going to be losing another 3 stocks to Rydra.
That again looked like a case of the not great DI-itis in the corner, but also he was charging a smash attack, and you take more knockback when you get hit out of charging a smash attack, right? So
you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You do.
Oh. Oh. Well, I do know
it's not great.
that when you air dodge in this game, a lot of people think that, oh, a directional air dodge out of the blast zone. Not only are you stuck in a long time when you do a directional air dodge instead of a neutral one, but it moves you in the opposite direction a little bit before you start moving in the other direction that you were aiming for. And when people air dodge right next to the blast zone, that extra movement pushes them back and kills them, and they don't realize it. But here we go. Lucina up on stage against Rydra on Kalos.
Another exploitable recovery that Rydra, the expert of the edge guard situations, can punish. But also just a strong neutral character if you can hold it down in this 1v1 spot.
These reverse nairs are so scary, but look at all these nairs coming out from Lucina, just doing a lot of poking. Oh, the jab block! And the skewer being missed!
It's so hard to land that tipper skewer.
It's hard, but I mean, that's just fear factor coming in. You just have to, you know, oh, I almost got hit by that. And that's that mental game coming out. There's the air dodge from ledge again. You've used most of your resources.
But makes it back.
Yeah.
Good stuff, but oh, you lose in the air-to-air interaction there versus the back air, and that's going to cost Carthage another stock.
And that's just the thing, like you're throwing out moves instantly, not mixing up your timings, and unfortunately buffering an air dodge out of the side B and losing a stock so early. Carthage does not want that to happen.
The speed run continues here for Michigan State. Oh, that back air is going to knock away maybe the first stock. No, the forward smash is going to barely miss the mark.
It was a good idea, though. I mean, just that little mistiming, it's just those timings that matter so much in these situations. Carthage looking to just find one stock at all here. This is just an incredible blowout coming from Michigan State A, and 2 of their separate players doing this.
Wait patiently around the fireballs, but then you throw that unsafe aerial on the shield. Nair out of shield working out great here for Rydra. He tries to escape with the air dodge, but it gets dash attack brilliantly.
Yeah, late dash attack coming in clutch there, sending out rather than like straight up, but still being a good kill move. And we saw a lot yesterday too, late dash attack killing as well.
And so now it is Inkling against the world again.
Yeah, once again, we'll see how Inkling fares. You know, Inkling was real close to taking a dice stock here, so maybe they'd be able to take a Ridley stock, but you have to worry about Inkling being a lighter character and just exploding from Rydra's incredible potential here.
Yeah, it's just going to be about finding that fundamental neutral gameplay, because when Rydra, like, it's hard to win the neutral with Ridley. Ridley's he's got the fast ground speed too, but he's a big lumbering character with a big hitbox, and it should be easy to combo for this Inkling if you can find the hits in edgewise. But Rydra has just been so good at finding like these goofy reverse landing nairs, back airs, and just crazy situations. He's just been on top of it.
Yeah, but you gotta find that kill after you got that percent, and sometimes Inkling falls out of favor when her percents, when her combos get too high out of percent. You know, Booyah is such a tight window that if you fall out of it, you know, that's a kill confirm, just gone.
We'll have to find out. I mean, Ridley is probably
big.
A bigger window than a lot of other characters for that Booyah combo.
That is true. I like the spot dodge there, getting a little bit of damage. You know, 70% Inkling is so good at racking up damage. Rydra trying to read a jump out of that situation and not finding anything.
Yeah, stay grounded, I think, is another good piece of advice, right? Oh, but
yeah.
Again, the DI that makes you raise your eyebrow a little bit on that dash attack. I don't think that Inkling should have gone that far off of a dash attack at, what was like, 75?
Yeah, it was real close there. Oh, good mix-up on the landing. Here's our first stock being taken by Carthage, and the Carthage team goes crazy.
Our long national nightmare is finally over.
Carthage finally putting just 1 on the board, and they need to put 11 more on the board with this Inkling.
And you know Dice is going to talk smack to Ryder about it for like the whole car ride home.
I can't wait to hear about that.
I can't believe you only took 11 stocks in a row.
Oh my gosh. But wow, Carthage's Inkling has been putting in work. Unfortunately getting caught by the up tilt, but 40% is nothing to scoff at, and they need all the percent they can in this match. I love the ankle breaking here coming out from this Inkling.
But now it's Ryder's turn, and look at him go.
Ooh, no double jump. This is very scary. You're going to have to maybe eat this? No. Flies past.
That fake double jump with the side B in the air really saved the mix-up there for Inkling.
Yeah, it's really nice. The splash shot coming in clutch, getting a little bit of paint on Ridley, and frame trapping the back air dodge with an F-tilt. Carthage on their final stock against Michigan State A. Forward air.
The bloodbath continues as this Ridley gives chase into the ledge trap.
So scary. The mix-up on that shield and reading the neutral get-up with a charge up smash. 11 stocks to Carthage's.